Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. Now, on to some lighter news in boxing. Alright, first things first, before I start this video, I gotta give a shout out to Julius Ndongo, man. I've been seeing training videos and his management team, by the way, man. They're really getting him prepared for that, his biggest fight of his career against Terrence Crawford. Definitely is motivating, man. It's very refreshing to see a guy who has this type of approach and attitude when it comes to this modern age, the modern age of boxing, what's not. So it's very refreshing to see a guy with this type of approach who has a mentality to be a true world champion. So yeah, definitely keep up the good work, man. Whether you win, lose, or draw, you still always have admiration and respect from all of us, man. I really have to say that. And this goes out to Julius Ndongo. And also a shout out to your team for getting you prepared for the biggest stage of your career so far. So yeah, keep it up, man. Keep up the good work. But I wanted to go ahead and report that Canelo Alvarez and the Gennady Golovkin fight has officially been sold out at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. So there are no more tickets left to be sold. Obviously, that's more due to Canelo's star appeal, obviously, because he is the main attraction for the fight. But to be fair to Golovkin does have some part of that as well, because he himself has sold out in other arenas across the country. So we got to give Golovkin credit for that. But nonetheless, of course, Golovkin, the only thing about him is that he lacks the casual appeal. And he lacks that severely. And obviously, I get into these debates with some of his crazy fanboys about this, and they just don't want to accept that argument. So, I mean, it's the truth. He just doesn't have that casual fan appeal. I mean, he does sell great at the gates. I give him credit for that. The only problem is he lacks in that critical area of appealing to the casuals. And fortunately for Canelo, he is a crossover star. He does have that casual appeal. And of course, he's the biggest box office compared to Gennady Golovkin. So that's the reality of it. But again, like I said, credit to both men, particularly Canelo Alvarez, obviously, because he is the main attraction. So, yeah. So there's nothing too much to point out about this. Of course, Tom Loeffner and Golden Boy are very grateful about the fact that they were able to put this together and get this tickets to be sold out. But the one thing I do have to say, though, is that Golden Boy are the lead promoters of this fight. Now, as much as we don't like Golden Boy right now, especially the way they're doing things and that way they're handling their internal problems, whatnot, I get that argument. But the thing is that despite all these things, man, they still know how to promote fights. I mean, that's the reality of it. They can still do it, and they do a damn good job at it, despite the shit that the dumb shit that they pull, man. Particularly their internal situation with the racist emails. But anyways, I didn't want to drag this video out too long. I mean, it's gonna be very short and sweet. But the one thing I do have to say is that I meant to comment on this. Canelo Alvarez is going to enter the ring last, as opposed to Gennady Golovkin, who's the champion. He's going to enter the ring first. Now, to the perspective of casual, that doesn't mean much. That doesn't hold any water. But me, as a hardcore fan who respects the sport for so long, but things like that, you have to honor tradition, and I honor tradition, and to me, that's not fair to Gennady Golovkin. Why in the world does he, as the champion, the unified champion, who's rated the #2 pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, who's the #1 middleweight, why does he have to enter the ring last while enter the ring first while Canelo Alvarez is entering the ring last? I mean, come on, man, that's just inexcusable. Come on, Oscar De La Hoya should know better than that. He should know better the fact that he agreed to let Mayorga enter the ring last when he fought him back in 2006, even though he was the main attraction, which was De La Hoya. I'm out. Peace.